Hey guys, how's it going? We're going to be live in just a sec. I don't know what's happening here. I swear, man, my world's adrift. I'm going to have to put it on a different drive, I think. It takes an age to launch. It's the absolute worst. Stop using stop using the same open source music that we do. I found it purely by chance when I was trolling the YouTube audio library a few weeks ago for music for my YouTube channel, and I never knew the name of it, but I always liked it when Vexus used it, and then found it, and I was like, it's just such an awesome theme. It just goes with so much. It's like, yeah, yeah. I was like, gotta yoink that, man. It's good. It's a good theme, man. It's good. It sounds good. It reminds me of Worlds from when I used to watch Vex all the time. So yeah. Anyway, give me a sec, guys. Let's switch the scenes. There we go. I don't know why I left it on that scene. Sorry about that, guys. We're live. We are live. Just going to get in game here any minute. Yeah, I did have it on the SSD, Atreides. I'm not quite sure when I uninstalled it off the SSD or why I uninstalled it off the SSD. The only thing I can think of is when I was taking a break. I needed to free up some SSD space for the games, I guess. But yeah, weird decision to make, that's for sure. We will. I think I'll put it back on the SSD tomorrow. The problem I've got is finding the bloody time to do it. Right, I should have done it while I was on holiday this past week because obviously I need to be able to access the game for work in case anyone needs in-game assistance. And then when I finish work, I often jump in and play it. So I just need to. I mean, it's only like 20-minute download, I think, if that. So just maybe when I grab some dinner tomorrow on shift, or even set it going before my shift starts. Actually, just get it installed on the SSD because, yeah. Right. I don't know where I am. I don't know. Have you been on a Atreides since last time we played? I logged us out in Remnants. I think we went through into Remnants after you left us last. So unless someone's been on since, it should still be in there. Does the mic sound echoey to you guys? I've been getting some feedback on that video I did for the official YouTube channel, and people are saying that it sounds really, really echoey. But I tried, like last week, it was. When I listened to it back, I was like, yeah, that sounds really echoey. That sounds really rubbish. So this week I used a different setting on the mic, and they're still saying it sounds echoey. So I don't really know what to do. I'm gonna have to have a look up and see if there's anything that can help with that. It's not like I'm in a large unfurnished room that would cause a lot of echo, that would cause a lot of bounce. It's a very small room. It's got my green screen in here behind me. I've got two computer desks. I've got my studio lighting. It's not like, it's not like this is a massive room for for sound to bounce. So I'm quite confused as to how that can be happening. Yep, that's how it's done now, Atreides. Apparently so. It's a lot of rollover, guys. It's a lot of rollover. How you doing, Aquila? Evening, dude. I feel quite disappointed that people are ragging on my video because of the mic. I'm gonna have to fix it because it's not good. It's not good. It sounds echoey. I'll have to fix that. Alright, so the ship's still here. Oh, Aquila, you're charged. Look at that. Ouch. Yeah, doing well, bud. How are you doing, man? You having a good Friday night? I'm just going to I think I'm just I really want to find an island with some Thundermites on. Finally get to see Stripe play my favorite game. How are you doing, Hero Fighter? Your favorite game? Gosh. I love Worlds Adrift. I'm not sure I'd call it my favorite game. But I don't know. Maybe it's up there. It's a really cool game. Just another Friday. Damn, the life of a student, Aquila. The life of a student. That's really weird then, Atreides. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's causing that, man. I'm gonna have to look into it. It's really strange that it sounds different. I'm using exactly the same settings right now as I did when I recorded that video. What I will say is that Vince and Oliver, last week Oliver did it, this week Vince did it. They ask for the audio, the voice audio file when I'm done, which I send over to them so that they can mess with the levels. So maybe it's not even my fault. Maybe we should blame Vince or Oliver, and maybe it's something that they're doing post-recording. They make it louder, I know that much. Maybe by making it louder. It's your fault, Vince. It's your fault, man. Everyone's slating my recording, and I'm like, I'm using exactly the same settings now as I am when I record the vids. What's going on? I haven't changed anything. It's Vince's fault. You actually know what it is? Go on then. Go on. Please enlighten me, because this is the second week running that it's happened, dude, and I don't know what to do. Help me fix it, man. It's a shame. It's letting me down. I thought people were slating my voice at first, and I was like, I know I have a shit voice, man. Like, can't help that. Vince knows what it is. Vince is trolling me. That's what it is. I've been trolled. Yeah. Oh, gosh. I'm being trolled. You wound me, Vince. Oh, gosh, we haven't got any game audio, have we? Hold on. Let me fix that. There we go. Memed by Vince. It's the audio mastering. The problem is that it's going through a standard set of mastering and FTT filters. Although what it winds up doing is bringing the room sound a bit more to the front. Also, by making space for vocals, you wind up hearing more of the issue. I mean, is there what can I do on my end then to resolve that, other than recording in a completely different room, which would require, like, it's like I said, this room's really small. I said this like 5 minutes ago. I'm in a really small room, and it's not like it's unfurnished. I've a duvet over the mic. Good grief! I mean, I've got a pop filter. You'd think that would cover some of it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll wrap it in a pillow in a pillowcase or something. Oh, I still have a map up. That's cool. I'll get rid of that. I still have a map up and a image up. There we go. It's about killing the echoes. Right. Well, I will have to look into that because it's tilting me now. I don't want it to sound echoey. That sounds rubbish. How you doing, Sean? Yeah, got that sorted, man. Alright, well, we'll take a look. Of course I check the audio, Quill. It sounds alright to me, but I'm not an audiophile, man. Like, I don't know. I mean, it sounded alright to me when I recorded it, but I used a different setting. I can't remember the names of all these different settings on the Blue Yeti, but last week's did sound echoey. Like, very echoey, like, definitely. I could hear that, and I was just like, time pressed. There was nothing I could do about it. It had to go, right? So it was like, well, yeah. And then when I got the feedback that, oh, you know, it sounds a bit echoey, is there something you can do this time to fix that? And I was like, right, you know, I'll switch through the settings. So I'll switch through the settings, and I did a few test records, and I was like, this sounds way less echoey. We'll use this setting. But yeah, for some reason it still does. It's cool. It's fine. We'll figure something out. Yeah. I mean, stream, when I've watched my VODs back and stuff, it's never seemed like an issue. But like I say, with YouTube, it's different, I guess. I wouldn't worry. Like, if it was just my channel, I'd just be like, right, thanks for the feedback, guys. Not really going to change anything, whatever. But like, because it's the official channel, I want them to sound. I want it to sound as good as it can. Like, it's really disappointing that, you know, because the quality should be better. It's the official channel. I'll definitely work on it, man. We'll figure something out for the next one. I'll record the voiceover for that probably over the weekend, so I'll see what I can do about trying to minimize that. Also, the word prop is properly, strike, you Brits. Proper is not an adverb. I know, man. I know. I'm terrible. Pumpkins need to swap with Christmas trees on your ship. Ah, little miniature Christmas trees would be something, right? Look, there are no Thuntos anywhere. We might have to go through a storm wall. We might have to go through a storm wall back into Expanse and farm some there. What was that? Turn my audio up a bit. I could have sworn I heard someone salvaging there. I'm just tripping. What it was, Jeremy, is obviously like the voiceover when applied with like the game sound effects and the music track. What the fuck? Was that a turret? Was that a cannon shot? I'm being trolled by Aquila, I know I am. Nice try, Aquila. What was I saying? Good evening, Captain Daddio. Yeah, so like when it's it might be alright like by itself, but when you put the music track and the game audio in as well, the levels needed adjusting. That's why Oliver and Vince did like a passover of it. So, they know more about this stuff than I do, so I trust their judgment. As Vince said, it's probably just my shitty environment. I can try and do something about it. Maybe turn the gain, like the natural gain down on the mic. I have got it quite low though. It's got a little bit of gain on. It's like a gain, a little gain knob that you can turn up and down, which is up a little bit, but maybe if I turn that all the way down or something, and I don't know. I'm not an audiophile, as I say. Was that you, Aquila? I don't think it was. There's no one on the ship, is there? Maybe it was a turret then. Maybe it was a turret. Being trolled. Damn it. Fill up your walls with stuff like paintings and some random crap. I don't really have... Yeah, I mean... yeah, maybe, man. Maybe I'll find something to put on the walls or something. Do you know what? Maybe because I've got the green screen up at the minute, maybe that's helping. I don't know. I don't know enough about sound and whatnot, so. So if you guys say it's not particularly echoey right now, maybe it's the green screen that's making the difference. Maybe if I do a test record with the green screen up next time and then try it with it down and listen and see if that makes any difference whatsoever. I don't know. I don't see how it would, but again, I'm not an audio expert. So. I don't know shit. I don't know shit about that. I really want to find some puntos so we can, I can finally craft my Horns of Oak in the colour that I want. A bit late, like, you know. Better late than never. I don't know if I trust anything anybody at Bossa says about audio, given their stream audio history. Oof. Yeah, there's definitely been some streaming issues in the past, for sure. Has Strike ever done a Q&A? I don't know what I'd have to tell you, man. Oh, it was a turret. It is a turret, isn't it? Yeah, it's definitely not a cannon. That's a turret. Is it? Turret? I don't know what. I don't know what I'd say in a Q&A, man. CS is a pretty boring field. I'm sure there's nothing that you guys could learn from me. To be honest, it'd be like, so straight. Tell us what you do on a day-to-day basis. Well, that'd be a bit of a dull stream, I think. Considering that the green screen is slightly away from the wall and is made of fabric, it would make sense for it to reduce echo. Yeah, maybe that's the difference between. That is a turret. I think it's inside the island. Maybe that's the difference between the stream audio and the YouTube audio recordings then. Not been involved with streams for months, mate. Oh no. Who does it now then? Who does the behind the scenes stuff? Is that Ollie? You can hear the room echo in my mic? Yeah, you're right. Maybe I just try turning gain down then. I wonder if there's like a echo cancellation thing in. I don't know. Maybe there's an echo cancellation filter or something that might help a little bit. I don't know. In OBS, I'm just looking. I've got like noise suppression on, but obviously that's more for like background noise. Nah, there's nothing really for echo by the looks of it. It's fine. We'll figure it out. What about one of those things that slides over the mic? Like the little pillow thing, the little cushion thing that you see, like, is it called a boom or something? Like that you see like reporters and that use. Would that help at all? Yeah, how we type something in the chat and the streamers get the message in live like after like 10 years. And this is low latency mode as well, Hero, so this is actually quicker than it would usually be. Dead cats for reducing wind noise, okay. Probably best for you to install some acoustic panels into your room. Are they expensive? I'll have a look. I'll price some up. It'll be worth the investment if I'm going to be recording more vids and stuff. Now that I'm streaming more again. I'm a bit worried about those shooting the ship. Those turrets. I think I'm far enough out, but I don't really want to chance it, so. Can't reach. Reach. Oh, damn. Getting a lot of frame rate dips here when I'm on this part of the island. Hang some carpets on the wall, yeah. I'll figure something out. I don't really have any paintings. You know, just go buy some big some big like canvas things or something. There we go. It is a Quiller. Yeah, I see you, you sneaky little. You know what? Yeah. Trolling me. We're going through a storm wall. Storm wall. Fill your room with echo reduction 101, fill your room with random things, yeah. Figure it out. I'll see what I can do tomorrow. See what I can come up with for the next vid. Got really odd angles in the room actually. It's got like a sloping ceiling here just above my head. So yeah, it's, if I just hang some stuff on the walls, maybe it'll help. I thought pulsing the revival wouldn't work anymore. No, I won't fall for that. Wash, what's that? Thank you very much, Kira, for the bits. Really appreciate it. I totally missed the message because I'm terrible. Let me scroll down that. Oh no. Let me replay that actually. That didn't. Wait, how do I replay this? Gotta go to Streamlabs actually for that. I missed the message. Something about haven't lost your ship, which nope, not yet, but oh, you still haven't lost your ship after all this time. Impressive. I think that's more a testament to the crew. It's pretty cold up here too. Up north, as it were. What did we just hit? Holy shit! What the fuck? What the Did you just take random damage? The fuck? The panel just took damage. What? Well, okay. That's I wonder if it's these clipping. It's got to be to do with these clipping. Good grief. Alright, they're coming off. Sorry, Atreides. Halloween's over, bro. That's interesting, to say the least. I don't get it, I've already subscribed to Stripe, but now it says to subscribe again and I have to do the whole payment stuff again. Oh, you don't have to subscribe, but I mean, it's always appreciated, but I'm so confused. Just approach this island slowly in case there are any turrets. We're also pulling a little bit now as well. I'm assuming that's because of... Oh, no, that might be with you grappling, actually. Yeah, that's just with you grappling, I think. Do the pumpkins clip the core? No, I don't think so. Yes? No. No, this is above the core. This is above the core, so no, they don't clip the core. Oh, I'm getting major frame rate hiccups here though. Let's dock her down here, replace that panel and get these pumpkins off. Good grief. I don't know. Just another day in Worlds Adrift, guys. It's fine. Oh, there's a shipyard down here actually. Dock up one of these. I'm going very, very slowly because I don't want any more random damage if I can help it. Oh man, I'd rage quit right then and there, I think, if that happened. I hope there are no turrets here, because... These shipyards probably knackered, I think. I'm gonna go to the one further on, I think it's late. It's so random. Oh gosh. A bit further on. And here we go. Oh, not quite. Yeah, it's going to have to be repaired. It's late, I think, so we should have it in abundance. Maybe not. Maybe not. What? Oh, there we go. Wait, what? I'll qualify. Oh gosh, no, don't jinx me, Sean, man. That's all I need. Would have been quicker to make a new one, but it's fine. see if I take ownership yet. Nope. Feels bad. There we go. Alright, let's get these damn pumpkins off for starters. Goodness me. Quite a ways off there, aren't we? No, it's got me. It's got me! Get rid of these things. Is that all of them? No, some inside. Get off! Get off! Right. Let's replace this panel. I think I've got cedar on me. I do. Large panel. I didn't know if I had it or not, but I do. I'm trying to drop pumpkins on my head, you. No. It's okay. Right, we're good. Let's go through the stone wall. Craft some cannon shells, actually. Just top us off a bit. Make sure we've got enough. We've used some. Cannon shells, there we go. Head into Expanse and see if I can farm the Mites I need. Can't seem to find anywhere I want them. In the backside. No ET on the next wipe yet, Kira. Yeah, there's no ET on that yet. We generally don't know like this far ahead. It's not like we know there's going to be a wipe, say like, you know, in January, but don't tell you guys until like, you know, 3 weeks before or whatever. It's just a case of like when we realize that there's going to have to be a wipe for certain features, then we try and give you guys as much advance notice as we can. But yeah, sometimes it's a case of us not knowing until it's practically upon us anyway. So there will be wipes inevitably, though, unfortunately. I don't think you did, Aquila. I don't know. Why is it that every time I build a ship, there's this red storm on the island I'm on and you get nothing like that? Sounds like you're summoning a blight, my friend. So the blight is a... Excuse me. It's like an in-game storm of sorts that will spawn when performance in a particular area of the world gets quite low. The blight basically will target... It has a priority system, so it'll target unowned... ships and ship parts first, but then if the performance is still quite rough, it will then start to target like player-owned ships and stuff. So if you're in an area that's already quite low performing. You know, maybe a busy area, there's a lot of ship frames about, a lot of ship parts, or a lot of other player ships, and you're trying to build a big ship, that can tip it over the edge and cause a blight to spawn. So definitely sort of recommend that you, if you're going to build a big ship, do it away from other players, preferably, or away from busy islands. You know, don't try and build like a massive ship in wilderness, for example. Oh crap. Never successfully built a ship without experiencing the blight. What, not even like a little small dinghy or something, or because as I say, it will. Hello.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good.
What's this core thing you were talking about?
I'll show you. Once this shipyard's prepared.
It'll be shit, a bloody thunderstorm.
Alright, so I'll show you on the ground. Yeah, I had an amusing time with it the other day. But yeah, just watch me basically.
Alright, hold on. Let me get you on scene. Wait. What's going
down
on?
below.
What's up with it? You're inside, yeah?
No, I'm on the ground.
Oh, sorry, dude. I thought you meant down bottom deck. What's up with stream? One sec, sorry man. Legend said in chat there's something up the stream. Sure, what's up the stream? Oh my god, what are you doing? The fuck was that? How are you doing that? Aquila?
Basically, do you know when you go to place a object?
Yeah.
If it's a core piece, a sail, or a reviver, though the reviver you can't actually get underneath you, it will act as a physical object here.
Oh my god, I just killed myself. Alright, let me try this. So how do I do this? So I get a core piece in placement mode, right? Yeah?
Yeah, and then you put under your feet.
Cool. I'll take a look at that in a sec, guys, the compression thing. I'm not sure what's going on there. I'll take a look in a minute.
If you do it on the ship, you're probably gonna die. If you come across a stone, a plant, or anything like that and get crushed in between, you'll die. So yeah.
Yeah, that's how I'm dying. Okay, that's really interesting. That's how I died both times there, because I had it in placement mode whilst I was still inside the ship. That's a pain in the ass. That needs like sorting. Right, let me try that again. I want to do it like from the top. From the top. How do you? Right, I see. Right, hold on. Oh my god. Okay.
You can actually sail along the ground quite far with it if you get it right.
But look at this. Oh, that killed me. Look at this. What the fuck? Oh my god, dude. Can someone clip that? Let me have a look. Right, hold on. Let me stop stream, guys. I'll be back in like 2 minutes, and we'll get to the bottom of this compression.